He had a left foot like a cannon, a striker's instinct sharper than a dagger, and a career as explosive as a Hollywood blockbuster. This is the story of Robin van Persie, the rebel who became a king, the artist who painted masterpieces with a football, and the man who broke 50 million hearts with one transfer. Rotterdam, 2001, a cocky 18-year-old with a mohawk walks into Fine Arts first team and walks out a UEFA Cup champion. But here's the twist. Van Persie wasn't just a prodigy, he was a problem. Clashes with manager Bert van Marwijk, check. Demoted to the reserves, check. It gets wilder, but Arsene Wenger saw past the chaos. For just £2.75 million, he gambled on converting this petulant winger into Dennis Bergkamp's heir. Spoiler, it worked. Until it almost blew up in his face. Imagine being called the next Bergkamp, then spending half your career in the physio's room. Broken toes, knee ligaments, a fractured foot from celebrating a goal. Van Persie's body was made of glass, but when he played, it was magic. Arsene Wenger called it the goal of a lifetime. Fans called it proof. Van Persie was worth the wait. But just as he replaced Thierry Henry as Arsenal main man, disaster struck. A torn ankle ligament. 5 months out, and a nagging question. Could this man ever stay fit long enough to become a legend? 2011. Arsenal's captain, the Premier League's Golden Boot winner. A record 35 goals in a calendar year. Van Persie wasn't just carrying Arsenal. He was dragging them. But behind the scenes, chaos. Cesc Fabregas gone. Samir Nasri sold. And RVP's infamous letter, "I won't sign a new contract." The backlash was nuclear. Judas, money grabber. But Van Persie had a secret weapon, a little boy inside him, screaming for Manchester United. And in his first season, he didn't just win the title, he stole it. June 2014. City Salvador in Brazil. Spain's dynasty versus a 30-year-old Dutchman with a point to prove. Casillas expects a cross. Van Persie had different idea. Cue the greatest diving header in World Cup history. A Flying Dutchman moment that broke the internet and Spain's spirit. 4 goals, a Puskás nomination, and a third-place medal. Not bad for a guy who'd spent half his career on crutches. But legends don't always fade gracefully. At Fenerbahce, injuries piled up, the swagger faded, and suddenly, the man who'd terrorized Premier League defenses was irrelevant. Yet, in true Van Persie fashion, he had one last trick, a fairy tale return to Rotterdam, 300 career goals, a Dutch Cup, and a final middle finger to Father Time. Not bad for a 35-year-old washed-up striker. So what made Van Persie special? A left foot that bent physics, a striker's brain that saw angles nobody else could. In a rage, against injuries, doubters, even his own managers. He wasn't just a player, he was a moment. The kid who went from Rotterdam riots to Premier League royalty. The rebel who became a king.